The RMS Titanic, a name synonymous with both opulence and tragedy. This vessel, the largest of its time, was a marvel of early 20th century engineering. Its construction captivated the world. But the story of the Titanic is not just about its fateful sinking. It's also about the ambition, innovation, and sheer human endeavor that brought this behemoth to life. This essay delves into the fascinating story of the Titanic's creation. We'll explore the engineering brilliance behind its design and the immense challenges faced during its construction. Join us as we journey back in time to witness the birth of a legend. The Titanic's story begins with the vision of Bruce Ismay, managing director of the White Star Line. Ismay was a man of grand ambitions and bold ideas, determined to make a mark in the world of maritime travel. He envisioned a fleet of ships that would not only be the largest, but also the most luxurious vessels ever to sail the seas. In the early 1900s, a fierce rivalry raged between White Star and their rivals, Cunard. This competition was not just about business. It was a battle for supremacy on the high seas. Both companies sought to outdo each other in terms of speed, size, and luxury, capturing the imagination of the public and the wallets of the wealthy. Cunard had launched the Lusitania and Mauretania, the fastest liners then afloat. These ships were marvels of engineering, setting new standards for speed and efficiency. They were the pride of Cunard and a challenge to all competitors, including White Star. Ismay's response? To build even bigger, even more luxurious ships. He believed that while speed was important, there was another way to win the hearts of passengers, through unparalleled comfort and opulence. He wanted to create floating palaces that would offer an experience unlike any other. This ambition gave birth to the Olympic-class liners, Olympic, Titanic, and later, Britannic. These ships were designed to be the epitome of luxury and grandeur, with every detail meticulously planned to ensure the highest standards of comfort and elegance. These ships were designed to be the largest and most opulent ever built. They featured grand staircases, lavish dining rooms, and state-of-the-art amenities. The Olympic-class liners were not just modes of transportation, they were symbols of human ingenuity and the pinnacle of early 20th century design. They would not compete on speed, but would instead offer unparalleled comfort and luxury, attracting the wealthiest clientele of the era. The ships were equipped with the finest materials, from marble floors to crystal chandeliers, and offered amenities such as swimming pools, libraries, and gourmet restaurants. The goal was to create an experience so luxurious that passengers would choose White Star over any other line, regardless of the journey's duration. The vision of Bruce Ismay and the White Star Line was clear: to redefine ocean travel and set new standards for luxury and comfort. The Olympic-class liners were more than just ships. They were floating embodiments of a dream, a testament to human ambition and the relentless pursuit of excellence. As the Titanic set sail on its maiden voyage, it carried with it the hopes and dreams of its creators, as well as the promise of a new era in maritime travel. The story of the Titanic is not just a tale of tragedy but also one of vision, innovation, and the enduring human spirit. The contract to build the Olympic class went to Harland and Wolff, a renowned shipbuilding firm in Belfast, Ireland. Construction of the Titanic, the second of the class, began on 31st March 1909. The shipyard transformed into a hive of activity. Over 15,000 men, from skilled engineers to laborers, toiled tirelessly on the project. The air buzzed with the clang of hammers, the hiss of welding torches, and the shouts of workers. The sheer scale of the undertaking was unprecedented. The Titanic's construction was a testament to the power of human collaboration and industrial might. Section 4. Engineering at its finest. The Titanic was not just big, it was a masterpiece of engineering. Its double-bottom hull, divided into 16 watertight compartments, was designed to keep it afloat even if several were flooded. 3 massive propellers, each over 23 feet in diameter, were powered by 2 reciprocating steam engines and a low-pressure turbine. The ship incorporated cutting-edge technologies, including electric elevators, a telephone system, and even a swimming pool and gymnasium. Its electrical plant was more extensive than many land-based power stations of the time. The Titanic was, without doubt, a floating palace of its era. Section 5. The hurdles of creation. Building a ship of this magnitude was not without its challenges. Material shortages were a constant concern. The pressure was immense, as the Titanic's sister ship, Olympic, was being built simultaneously. This competition for resources sometimes led to compromises. There were also concerns about the quality of some materials, including the rivets used in the hull's construction. Perhaps the most significant oversight in retrospect was the Titanic's inadequate lifeboat capacity. While the ship met the regulations of the time, it had only enough lifeboats for about half of its passengers and crew. Section 6. From slipway to open sea. After 2 years of relentless work, the Titanic was ready for launch. The shipyard in Belfast had been a hive of activity, with thousands of workers toiling day and night to bring this marvel of engineering to life. The sheer scale of the project was unprecedented, and the anticipation was palpable. On 31st May 1911, the massive vessel slid gracefully down the slipway and into the River Lagan. The launch was a meticulously planned event, with every detail accounted for to ensure the ship's safe descent into the water. The shipyard workers, who had poured their sweat and skill into the Titanic, watched with bated breath as their creation took to the water for the first time. It was a momentous occasion, witnessed by thousands of spectators. People from all walks of life had gathered to see the spectacle, their faces filled with awe and pride. The launch of the Titanic was not just a local event. It was a symbol of human ingenuity and ambition, capturing the imagination of people around the world. But the launch was just the beginning. The Titanic, now afloat, still had a long way to go before it could embark on its maiden voyage. The next phase was the fitting out process, a complex and labor-intensive task that would transform the ship from a hollow shell into a luxurious ocean liner. The Titanic then underwent a complex fitting out process. This phase involved the installation of the ship's engines, which were among the most powerful ever built. The fitting out also included the installation of the ship's 4 massive funnels, which would become one of its most iconic features. This involved installing the engines, funnels, interior furnishings, and everything else required to transform the hull into a functioning vessel. The interior of the Titanic was designed to be the epitome of luxury, with opulent staterooms, grand dining rooms, and even a swimming pool. Every detail was meticulously planned to ensure that the Titanic would be the most luxurious ship ever to sail the seas. The transformation of the hull into a fully functioning vessel was a monumental task. Workers labored tirelessly to install the intricate network of pipes, wires, and machinery that would bring the ship to life. The ship's interior was furnished with the finest materials, from rich wood paneling to plush carpets, creating an atmosphere of unparalleled elegance. Sea trials followed, testing the ship's speed, maneuverability, and equipment. These trials were crucial to ensure that the Titanic met all safety and performance standards. The ship was put through its paces, navigating through various conditions to test its capabilities. The successful completion of these trials was a testament to the skill and dedication of everyone involved in the Titanic's construction. Finally, on 10 April 1912, the Titanic set sail on its maiden voyage from Southampton, England, bound for New York City. The departure was a grand event, with crowds gathering to bid farewell to the ship and its passengers. The Titanic, with its gleaming hull and towering funnels, was a sight to behold as it embarked on its journey across the Atlantic. The ship carried with it the hopes and dreams of its passengers, as well as the pride of its builders, as it set out to make history. Section 7. The enduring significance of the Titanic. The Titanic's story, of course, ended in tragedy just 5 days later. The ship, which was deemed unsinkable, met its fate on the icy waters of the North Atlantic, leaving an indelible mark on history. The ship's sinking, claiming the lives of over 1,500 people, shocked the world. The magnitude of the disaster was unprecedented, and the news spread like wildfire, capturing the attention and hearts of people across the globe. The disaster exposed the shortcomings of maritime safety regulations and led to significant reforms. The International Convention for the Safety of Life at Sea, SOLAS, was established in response, setting new standards for maritime safety that are still in effect today. The Titanic's legacy, however, extends far beyond its tragic end. It has become a symbol of human ambition and the relentless pursuit of progress. Museums and memorials around the world honor the ship and its passengers, preserving their stories for future generations. It stands as a monument to the ambition, skill, and artistry of its builders. The ship was a marvel of engineering, representing the pinnacle of early 20th century shipbuilding. Its construction involved thousands of workers and cutting-edge technology of the time. The ship's story continues to fascinate and inspire, reminding us of both the triumphs and limitations of human endeavor. Titanic exhibitions draw millions of visitors, and historians continue to study and uncover new details about the ship and its ill-fated voyage. The Titanic serves as a poignant reminder of the importance of safety, foresight, and respect for the unforgiving power of the sea. Modern ships are now equipped with advanced technology and safety measures, a direct result of the lessons learned from the Titanic disaster. Memorials and plaques dedicated to the victims ensure that their memories live on, reminding us of the human cost of progress and the need for vigilance in the face of nature's might.